All right, so apparently my camera is cooked, so you're not gonna be seeing me for a bit. So we're not even gonna worry about it. Unfortunately, yesterday things did happen. IRL happens. So, um, we're gonna be starting off with a separate stuff tonight. But before we do that, let's look at the movie real quick. Let's see. It looks good. I like the speed and how it looks. We need to add the sparkle effect so it doesn't look so stupid. But yeah, overall, I think it looks good. Okay. So before we do any of that, let's figure out what we're gonna do. All right, we'll start with Sarah's stuff. She's almost done, which I'm actually happy about. Whoops. Let's see. Okay. Also, when it comes to backgrounds, PSA, we're doing whatever we can to actually get things to work. Again, we can't match up how the art style is in Golden Sun, unfortunately. So we are doing what we can, and that's be pretty much Frankenstein a lot of things together. All right, Sarah. Let's see. Need this as a reference. Okay. All right. So we're gonna be doing a few things. First of all, we're gonna have to probably use this. I'm gonna give myself at least like 20 to 30 minutes working on this specific one. Then we'll go back to the actual animation. I'll figure out what we're gonna do with backgrounds a little bit later. All right, so I'm gonna need Jenna. We're gonna use Jenna's crouching as an example, just as a template. This is so weird not having a camera. What the fuck? Interesting. It's very weird. This never happened before. All right. Oh.
You know what it is? She probably thinks she knows what she ate and she knows.
Okay. Let's take your back and we'll see what we can do from here. I thought so. Yeah, so we're not gonna be able to do that. We can. We might have to use Isaac's legs, actually. Yeah, we probably might have to use Isaac's legs. Okay.
It sucks that she's extremely picky. I think
This is definitely going to be very complex. No, we won't use Isaac's legs. I'll go through my assets and actually see what I can do here.
which you said?
Hmm.
You said what's on the pick?
All right, let's see. Actually, no. We got something. Okay. Guess not. All right, let's do this one at a time. All right, let's do this.
Using
Zero back. Legs.
I can hear you, but like.
We'd have to grab this. Let's see if we can rotate it a little bit. Actually, we can probably just do this. Let's take this. Yeah, we actually just need to move that up a little bit. Okay, it looks a lot better. We're just using this as a point of reference because this is going to be really complex. I honestly feel like we have to use Isaac's legs. Okay, yeah. All right. Scratch that for now. Let me grab Isaac's legs real quick. Game assets, battle, party members, Isaac. To be honest, the best thing we can do, first of all, let's grab the Tims. Just have to reduce the size a little bit. Isaac's tall. Okay. This might work. Let's see. Fuck. It's a little bit. Oh, can't play that. We get in trouble if we play that. That's the bad music. You know what? Fuck it. If I need to add this later, I'll add this later. Alright. That should be fine. Let's get rid of the blue. To be honest, the only thing I actually need is just the bend. Okay, it should be good. And I'll rotate her after this. Hey, what's up? My camera's fucked up. It's not that it's fucked up. For some weird reason, it keeps on getting unplugged, which I don't know why. And whenever that shit happens, my face just freezes. So right now, we're pretty much working on complex attacks because this character's to be very, very complicated. So I think I'll probably have to use Isaac's legs here. And we're working on the animation as well. So I'm giving myself at least 20 to 30 minutes with this, then get back to the animation. And Yeah, I think this will actually work. It's just we have to use Isaac. It probably might be it. Because I noticed it yesterday when I was doing this, it just randomly unplugged. Well, let's take a look at the. I'll show you the animation that we got so far. We started it yesterday, so we'll do it as we can. Give me a second. Let's take this off. We're doing some very weird, complex stuff to start this off. It took so long to do, but I'm happy with the way this came out. But it's gonna be kind of hard to follow this up. The only reason why I did it like this is because I actually lost. I lost the effect for the bridge. I know where it's at. It's just gonna take me a while to find it. So I think, screw it. She just got blasted and made this. And this took so long. Oh my god. Because we have Mia clone. Hold on. Let's see. God, that was so much work. All right, back to this. All right, so definitely Isaac's legs are gonna be a big issue. I have ideas. I definitely do have ideas, but we just gotta do what we can for now. It's just Sarah. We're going with your musket idea. Your musket idea has opened up a very big can of worms, that's for sure. It's just I'm trying to figure out a story. I have an idea about what I'm gonna try to do in regards for a story with them. We're just gonna have them as a group of 4 that's just always gonna be afraid of Isaac. Like they're always gonna be in Isaac's way from after Mercury Lighthouse all the way until the Lost Age. They'll be a recurring group. And if I'll give you an example, like how the Elite Four is in Pokemon, the Heavenly Knights, that's what they're actually called in Japanese, the Tsuteno. We'll just have them as a group that's kind of. I have an idea. No spoilers, but I have a good idea. But these 4 are going to be going after Isaac's party for a while, like for a very long time. But that means I had to make 3 extra characters. Sarah Sprite has worked well. But right now we have. I'll show you packing heat, because right now she's definitely packing heat. I can't believe we got that to work, but we got that to work. I was giggling like the little girl when I got that. Oh my god. But the problem with her is, or there's probably humans in general. Let me pause this so we actually yap for a little bit. Give me a second. The issue, like you'll know with humans, is they're human. They shouldn't be able to fight the same way adepts are. So the way we've been doing this in the Sprite animation is, let's just use Minority as an example. Minority's been tossing her scythe like a maniac, but her scythe's always been going back to her. It's like retracting to her. Humans can't do that because they're human at the end of the day. So having a secondary weapon makes sense. I can't imagine her throwing her pike and going to run after it. So her having a firearm makes sense as a secondary weapon when she's not using her pike. That's why I have her pike right here. But since we're doing that, I have to make extra sprites. So I'll show off the sprites that we've done so far. Well, I'll show you what we did with her. Let me bring this up. Yeah, we're doing stuff. We're definitely doing stuff. Let me bring up her one of her underlings. Let's see. Oh, come on. All right, give me a second. Let me open up a new one. 128. 128. The problem is, this is gonna take me a while to do too. It's all good. It's all good. So copy. There. Oh, damn it! He didn't show up. I'm sad. All right. We'll have to do this one by one. So let's see. There's the knight. Copy. Damn it. All right, so we have to add another layer. That's fine. This is just for showing off. Here. Oh, what the fuck? Interesting. All right. That kind of sucks that I can't show it off, but it's all good. Okay. There we go. I was giggling when I got this done. There you go. So, I just didn't put the armor right here. It's in another layer, but pretty much they can't work. They can't actually work. I can't believe we're actually doing this, but we're gonna get this to work somehow, some way. Oh man, this is actually so silly. All right. So for now, I'll show off the other sprites. Just give me a moment. All right, let's see. All right. A big issue with her is again, we're doing numerous sprites in regards to her having her pike and her having her firearm active. So well, I'll bring up the packing heat. Give me a second. We have options. We definitely do have options. If I can actually find them. Oh, here it is. There we go. There's a wide assortment of weaponry that we can use. Besides, like, the whatever that AR is, that's kind of like pushing it a little bit. The sad thing is, the fact that we have a gun sound effect, it just leaves like the doors open like almost like everything, and it's actually kind of crazy. But we'll get there when we get there. All right. Now where were we? Oh yeah, I'm Sarah. Let's see. So, like I mentioned before, the issue with her is we have to make numerous sprites for her having her pike equipped and her having the firearm equipped. So we're gonna bring up all her sprites. Yeah, the AR is pushing it a little bit too much. Okay, so we ended up making her a dash. We just updated Sheba's dash. The cape could have been a little bit longer, so I'm still working on that, but I think it's fine the way it is. Here's her dash with the gun. The problem is, just because of safety concerns, it has to be pointed in this direction. Next, a back pose with. No matter how many times I see this, I giggle. Like, this looks so crazy. I can just. I'll have to make them a sprite with their hands up. I have to do it. Okay. That's that. Let's see. Next would be her getting damaged with the gun equipped. This works. This works. So it's good. The good thing is, I didn't put her eyes here. Just I have an idea with her character. I have an idea. We just haven't fleshed it out yet. But we're going to keep her eyes silhouetted for now when we're in battle. So yeah, there's the Glock in the pike. All right, now here is her with her pike equipped. Let's see. I didn't do a front yet. Here's the dash with the pike. Here's a horizontal poke with the pike. The pike is going to be weird to work with because, again, she's not going to be tossing it around, so she's always going to be holding it. So there's a poke. The range game is going to be silly. Here's her anti-air just poking up in the sky. Change this song. Actual Golden Sun music. Let's see. Here's a back block. Oh yeah, we're using that. There's her back block. Next is her damage with pike. So let's see. We're doing some very complex things with her. So that's her. Let me bring that up one more time. This is her damage, but here is her guarding. Her guarding is very, very complex. So it may look the same, but we just rotated the pike a little bit and have her knee is up a little bit. So she's bracing herself with her knee as well. So we're doing some very complex stuff in regards to her. But for the most part, I like the way this is looking. Like, we are definitely cooking with this. It's hard. It's really, really hard because hair is the hardest thing to work on. Like, I'll bring up Mia for example. Actually, hold on. Let's see. This is perfect. Like right here, this is all Shiba right here. Hold on. All this is Shiba. So the way I had to do was kind of like mix and match, so it'll be a little bit different. And having this little bang right here definitely helps out. We try to keep it as much as we close as we can to her portrait. Having the hair stick out here too actually it differentiates herself. But yeah, the hair is one of the hardest things to work on for sure. Like let me bring up Mia's old sprites real quick. Her new sprites. Let's see. Where is it? 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 Yeah, because we made this the other day. Like, this was so hard to do because she has so many weird colors. There's so many shades of blue. But we got it to work. Where else did we do? Her conversation with her hair down. We have to finish this. I'm gonna put like another bang right there. But for the most part, yeah, hair is hard to work with. It really is. Going back to oh yeah. Speaking of which, let's go back to heart real quick. Oh, hold on, give me a sec. I need to bump the Golden Sun for a bit. Let's see. Antagonist, Golden Sun, Golden Sun lore, antagonist, heart. Like for example, I had to fix her sprite, so now it's accurate. It's not mirrored anymore. But as you can see, there's only 2 shades of purple, so we're fine with that. But with characters like Mia and like Sarah, is kind of like all over the place. We have to add different colors in order to get this to work. But with Heart over here, it's easy. And eyes are actually really, really hard to work with too, especially with her. But we'll get to that later. All right, what were we doing? Okay, we don't need you anymore. So let me bring up one last thing I did with Sarah before we get back to this. All right. I've mentioned this before, but getting her pike to work is gonna be really, really hard because this is a wind-up attack. So her pike is gonna have to go from. Hold on. Let me get the pointer. All right. Her pipes would have to go from here all the way there. So we have to make her head and body go this way, which Shiba doesn't have that. So we're gonna be doing some crazy stuff here. And I have to make backgrounds as well. The problem with backgrounds, I've made 2 of them. The biggest issue with backgrounds is we have about, I think, 12 backgrounds in the game for battles. Let me actually count that up. Give me a second. Game assets, backgrounds, go to some 1. So we have Alton Peak, Altamar Cave, Bobby Lighthouse Cave. I'm not counting Colosso because Colosso is just, yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of work to do, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. But like I was saying, in regards to like actual battle screens that we see a lot, we have like probably like at least 6 battle screens. We're not counting like Colosso because Colosso's only like 1 battle. Like we're only there for like a little bit. Crossbone Island, sure, we're there for like an extended period, but the usual battles we see are world map, it's actually world map that we see a lot of. Yeah, world map actually puts in a lot of work. World map, the beach, if you're at the beach. So what I'm getting at is we're missing a good amount of battle stages, unfortunately, which I'm gonna be working on. Like Evil Forest that we've seen before. I just call it Evil Forest, just call it Evil Forest. But this forest, I like the way it came out. We just Frankensteined a lot of assets together and we got it to work. So that works. What else? This one was fun to do. We did this the other day because we need nighttime battles because we don't have any nighttime battles. This is just a cluster of numerous things that we put together, and somehow, someway, we got this to work. But another issue that we're going to come with. Let me put a character on here real quick. Let's put you here. Oh. Because we don't have any nighttime battle scenes. We don't. All right. Hold on. Copy. Extend this a little bit. Here we go. Let me get a random ass character and we'll put in there. Give me a moment. Yeah, there's like literally no background. There's no like nighttime scenes. And the thing is, the way the story is going to be progressing, no spoilers, we're going to be doing a lot of nighttime battles. Like a lot of nighttime battles because character relationships are going to be built. We're going to have them discussing like actual like strategies in night. Oh, hey, it's nighttime. We have to make camp. We have to discuss what we're about to do next. Oh, we just got ambushed at night. Stuff like that. Makes sense. All right, let me get a character. Yeah. Let's see. Just need a random ass character. Hold on. Oh, Heart. Perfect. Because Heart right now is shaded. So give me a second. There's a big problem we're gonna have to go with. Like when I'm animating, we're gonna have to put tints on these guys in order for them to match with the background because they're way too bright right now. Except for her, she's kind of like a darker shade, so I think we're good. But we'll bring out Heart. All right. God, yeah. She's a little bit too dark, but we'll put her in the background so we can see how she looks. Yeah. So we'd have to make them a little bit lighter than this, but they would have to have like a weird darker shade in them for that to actually match in the background. A lot of complex stuff, but we can get it to work. And let's see. You're bright as hell, so let's see. Let's put you here. And I ended up fixing this, so this is a lot better. Put you here. What the whoops? I fucked up. Our idle copy. Let's put you here. Let's make you a little bit bigger. That was not supposed to happen. All right, fine, whatever. That was not supposed to happen. But anyways, characters like this with brighter shades, like her hair is pretty bright, we'll have to figure things out. In her dress, I might have to do some crazy shit with her. But as mentioned before, I ended up fixing the sprite because her side of her face should be covered up because this is her injured side. So it makes sense that her hair is covering it. Okay, next. So this is fine. We'll just call this Dire Forest. The next one I did. Let's see. Golden Sun. Let's see. Golden Sun, Golden Sun, Golden Sun. I have too many folders for this. All right, backgrounds. Golden Sun 1. This one's a little bit more high def, but it can work. I feel like it can definitely work. If anything, I can just change the skybox. I can just change the sky a little bit, but I think this can work. It's a little bit brighter. We'll just say this is in the Calais area. We'll just say in the Calais area. Yeah, we'll just go with that. This is past Lamarckin Desert. Okay. Yeah, because this is a little. It's not bad. Yeah, this isn't that bad, and we just call this night meta. So we're definitely doing good in regards to like backgrounds. We just have to come up with more ideas. While I'm here, let me actually open up the Golden Sun 2 folder so I can actually see something. So Golden Sun 2 had Golden Sun 2, honestly, really, because this is the world map. Yeah, that's the world map. That's the meadow. We'll just call it the regular meadow map. That's fine. Here's the beach. Okay. We need to make a boat. I almost forgot about that. I have an idea. We're gonna make this into a background. Oh hell yeah! We're about. All right. Oh hell yeah! We're about to make this into a background. Oh yeah, we can do this. Let's actually make this into. Yeah, let's make this into a background. All right. All right, we're about to cook. I'll get back to Sarah in a second, but for the most part, we're doing really good with her. Yeah. And what we can do is we can make this into a cliffside fight as well. I can probably put a. Hold on, let's just get this up first. So 1920 by 1080p. All right. I'm actually surprised we never really. You know what? Wait a minute. Where's... Hold on. I had to see something. Or Sun... Jupiter Lighthouse. Give me one moment. I have to see something here. Oh, y'all are very sneaky. Sort of. Hold on. Very, very sneaky. Let's see. So I have to bring this. I have to bring something up real quick. Desktop. They're brilliant. Camelot, you guys are brilliant. The way you guys pull this off. Because here's the cliffside. We just needed an extra mountain right there, then this would have been 100% perfect. But y'all, yeah, close enough. The mountain's there. There's no meadow, but damn, it was close enough. It was actually really close. The problem with like Jupiter Lighthouse, the exterior of Jupiter Lighthouse when you're actually in like the lighthouse is very complex. You already know, like there's a valley like right there. I might have to, what I'm gonna probably do later on when we actually eventually get there, I might try to make that whole entire sequence more accurate to this. So I might actually make the whole entire valley of Jupiter Lighthouse into a foresty area like this. But that's for later. That's definitely for later. Okay, let's make a background. I might have to extend this a little bit. All right, copy. The problem with this, even extended, this looks really good. This will work. So for now, let's put it like this big. Let's call this the opening background. Opening background. Opening background. Let me go through my foregrounds real quick. You're right. Let's actually do that. All right, copy. Let's make another layer just in case. Mirror. Background. Holy crap. I just gotta fix right there? Wait. Hold on. I wonder. This can work. This can actually work. Hold on. I wonder. I'm thinking here. Give me the hype. Give me the hype. Give me the hype. Let's see. This actually matches. I would have to do this. Let's grab this portion right here. All right. Copy. Let's get rid of this. Let's delete this layer. We're gonna make another layer, copy it. Let's start working on this. All right. Because the biggest problem is gonna be the line. Let's get rid of that line. This can work. We can't use magic wand here, unfortunately, because there's too many whites. Okay. I'm trying to make this as natural as we can. So we're gonna get rid of little tiny pieces of the line. Just little tiny pieces. Okay, that should be good. Look kind of weird, but I think we got this. Okay. Now, let's copy this. Copy it. Let's make another layer above this. New layer. Mirror background. We'll just call it mirror for now. Okay. I think we can actually pull this off. Okay. We're close. So what I need to do here, let's take this section, copy it. This is definitely gonna work. Holy crap, this actually works. And the thing is, you're not even gonna notice the line. I can't even see it from my actual monitor. This is actually crazy. Wow. Just in case I know OCD is gonna kick my ass, so let's take this, copy it, paste it. No, let's not do that. I think it's fine. Like, I barely even notice it. Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's grab a foreground and we'll go from there. I might have to extend this a little tiny bit though. Yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's move this down a little tiny bit. Go just a little bit lower. Because the foreground doesn't need to be that big. Okay, so we're good. All right. Almost there. Fuck. I should have made this a little bit bigger. That should be enough. We just have to bring We just have to bring the mirrored section a little bit higher. Okay. This looks good. But what we need to do is this little portion right there, let's fix it. I'll probably add I'll add this mountain range right here just to make it a little bit different. Because it looks too uniform right now. So we can get rid of this layer. Let's add copy, paste. Fuck. Oops. I fucked up. This was such a great idea, by the way. No, I'll have to do it like right there. Copy, paste. No, it would have to. Hold on. I might have to add another layer to this. The only issue is just that right there. But it works. It really does work. I'm just being way too like OCD with this. Wait a minute. I might have to. There, actually, there we go. Because we want to keep the circle right here. Let me actually bring up the picture again. There we go. There's a mountain range behind it, but we don't need to go like that crazy. Well, yeah, we'd say that's the mountain range right there. I'm not gonna be worried about that anymore. It looks good. I think we're fine. So I have an idea, but let's grab some things real quick. If you have any ideas for other stages, please let me know. Well, backgrounds, please let me know. All right. It does work. I'm surprised we didn't have like. I'm surprised we didn't have like backgrounds like this. Like this is really good. Golden Sun project. Golden Sun. No, we have to go to BGMs. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do. Let's grab one of my tile sets. Graphics. Tile sets. Let's see. The problem with having so many files, you just don't know what to pick at times. Wow, I could actually use that. Okay, that's a later thing. Tiles 2. Wait a minute. No. I need... What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? We're gonna use this as a foreground. Just this little section right there. Just want to see how it looks. It's a little bit dark. Let's find a lighter one. That's fine. Something in the daytime should be good. That might work. Copy. The wonder. Let's actually rotate this. No, all right. We'll have to. I think what's gonna work is finding a mountainous one, which I do have. Just give me a moment and I'll grab it. I'll have to use the one that I used in Jenna versus the Wise One. Just gotta find it again. Let's see. I didn't get nothing to do with the animation today, but this is fine. This is fine. I got legitimately like the next few days off. Maybe this will work. No, we can't use that. Let's see. This has to be definitely a mountainous foreground, which is fine. Nope, can't use that. Has to be battle. All right. We definitely need ideas for the 3 extra characters we're gonna make. What I'm thinking about doing, this is not set in stone, but remember, the Dark Dawn world is destroyed. What if we pull a Majora's Mask? I mentioned this before, where what happened in Majora's Mask was Link did go to Termina, and Termina is pretty much the opposite of Hyrule. You'll see familiar faces, familiar people that you've known from the past, but they're not the same. We can use people from Dark Dawn that we're familiar with, and they can be in this world, for example. We can have someone that looks like Karis, but her name's not Karis. We'll call her Chris. But no, that's just an idea I've been coming up with, because I do want to utilize some certain aspects of Dark Dawn besides heart. But it's still something brainstorming. It can work. It can work. There we go. Found it. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. That's why I found what I needed to find, but let me bring this up real quick, because we have all these ruffians, all these people. I swear, Himi was so pointless. No. She served a purpose, I guess. I can't even remember who you are. I would have to, if I use you, I'll have to alter you, but the thing is, we already have plenty of people that have ponytails, so I can use either, I'll probably use Jenna's sprite as a base for her, which is fine. Oh damn. It's been 15 minutes already. Holy crap. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's actually everybody. Holy shit. I wonder. We'll figure it out as we go, but definitely that's an idea that I've been thinking. We'll introduce certain aspects of Dark Dawn and get it to work. Familiar faces that aren't so familiar anymore. All right, this is the one I use for Jenna and the Wise One. Okay, let's see. Copy this. Definitely adding heart was something I didn't think I can do, but I'm surprised we got it to work. The problem was just making her a new sprite. So she has like at least she has like 8 sprites compared to like everybody else's. Okay, this works. So let's get rid of the background. All right, delete it. This actually works, but we have to no. Gonna make this a little tiny bit bigger, reduce the size by a lot. The only problem is it kind of sort of conflicts with the. It kind of sort of conflicts, but it's not the end of the world. Alright. Well, hold on. I wonder. This definitely can be used for battles, but let's see. Characters. I wonder. Sarah. I just need a character. Oh, perfect. I have the perfect person for this. There we go. This took so long to do, but I'm happy with the way it came out. Copy. All right, we have our reflecting sequences. There we go. The same exact thing we pulled off before. We can get this to work. Besides her like getting blasted again. All right, so this can actually work. Okay. Now, so let's grab a couple. Let's make this a little bit prettier. Change this a little bit. All right. We can make this a little bit better. Golden Sun. Oh, speaking of which, we're gonna be doing let's just say at the end of Mia versus Minority, we're not gonna do something crazy, but we're gonna have a Ed, Edd n Eddy reference. Just a slight little reference. Let's see, what the hell is this? Oh, games, graphics, tile sets. No tiles. I just need trees. Actually, no. Okay, perfect. Damn it. Actually, I think this is fine the way it is. Yeah, because this is gonna be a cliff for the well, it's not a cliff, but yeah, it's a cliff. We'll just say it's a cliff. Let's see. Also, I do have the assets to make our missing place in Hesperia, the one that went up to the sky. I do have the assets, so I'll be building a whole entire city. That will take probably months, but we shall do it. All right, so before we even get to that, where the hell? Anemos. Yep. I do have the assets to make a town. It's just gonna take forever because I need to flesh that out. Because obviously, that's something that is not touched upon. To be honest, I think this is fine, but I'm just going over my tiles. Hey. Okay, fine. Oh no! Oh no! Oh crap! Damn it! We're gonna. I'm doing it. Damn, this is a reference. This is a reference for. This is a reference for one of the earlier animations. This is specifically for Jenna. Let me see if I actually bring it up. Give me a second. Luckily, I keep all my videos. If I can find it. Alright, let's see. Which one was it? It was... Oh yeah, it was her versus... Yeah, Mia versus her. Give me a second. If I can find it. Was it this one? Oh, it was this one. Damn. Holy fuck. Give me a moment. Oh, the italics. Let me see if I can actually bring this up so I can show you what I'm going with. Alright. Damn, I was supposed to work on that today. At source. Give me a moment. Windows capture. We'll just call it that. Hopefully this will show. There we go. Perfect. Where was it? God, this could have been such a great... I like the way it turned out. There we go. Fuck. Damn it. I'm not gonna be able to pause this in time. There we go. Oh. All right, we're gonna do something here. If I can actually stop this. All right. New layer. Oh. Oh man. We're making her a very, very tragic character. Oh, this has to go all the way over here. Wait, what the fuck? That's weird. I think I screwed this up. All right, hold on. Oh, that's why. I gotta put the foreground right here. Foreground. There we go. Now, do this. Monument.
Okay.
It goes, the dust that goes too much. It goes too much. Hmm. Yeah, we can definitely get this to work. Oh, speaking of which, Jenna's gonna be back in the water again, that's for sure. I just gotta make something for her. This is for plot purposes later. Okay. Hmm. We gotta fix that. Well, I see. Fuck. Reduce this a little tiny bit. There we go. Okay. We don't want to go too crazy, but I am gonna be referencing that specific scene later on, so I honestly feel like this background is honestly good. I think we're fine here. But we definitely we have the capabilities of making a Nemos. Definitely do. But for the most part, yeah, I think this came out really good. Later on, I'll definitely try to come up with something with Venus for sure. So let's save this. We'll just say overlooking lighthouses. Overlooking lighthouse. Yeah, we'll just call it. That's what she's supposed to. Sure, she's villainous, but she's a tragic character. Definitely a tragic character, for sure. Who the fuck? Give me 1 second. $8:45. Alright. Thank God. Alright. Let's see. So let's save this. I'm definitely have to make a water background in a second. So we're gonna save this. I'm definitely happy with the way this came out. This looks really good. Great idea with the mirrored mountain. That's really great. Go to sound effects, game assets.
Yeah.
Overlooking lighthouse. Looking.
What if it is either
Lighthouse.
It was raining today. Why don't we just
I wonder. Before we move on, what the fuck? Give me a second. Did I save it right? Alright. JPEG. Oh, PNGs. Alright. Overlooking lighthouse. Alright. So. New layer. Let's get her in here to see if this actually works. Golden Sun, Jenna.
Only Marlon have.
Oh man, now that I feel bad. Oh, damn it. This is I feel so bad now about this. Hold on. Oops. Copy, paste, shift. All right, bring this up a little tiny bit. There we go. Let's fix this. There we go. Yeah, now I feel really bad for her, but let me do this again. Whoops. Yeah, this actually looks really good. Let's just extend this a little bit. Just make this a little bit longer. There we go. All right, let's take a look. I have a really bad feeling I'm gonna get so depressed when I see this.
So you have like.
Yep, I knew it.
You try doing like 6 inches.
Oh, I'm so depressed now. Oh, god damn it, I'm so depressed. Damn. Well, at least now we know. Well, this is just rough, but yeah, if I wanted to do a scene for this, this would actually work. Now I'm so depressed. That is so depressing. Damn. Okay. So let's just save it. We're good. We don't need to save that, but if I need to make a scene for that, that's good. So while I'm here, I need to make this new stage anyways. What the fuck? Let's see. So the good thing about Golden Sun is when it comes to like both stages, well, both backgrounds, we got plenty. We got good examples. But let's bring them up real quick. Golden Sun project, Golden Sun. This is slowly becoming like I have over 50 gigs of just effects just for this project. Holy shit. All right. So fortunately, Golden Sun 1 didn't have it did, but it's mostly the Kraken fight, and also Kraken's gonna be funny to do once we get there. We are gonna be fighting Kraken, that's for sure, but we'll get there when we get there. So far this is the only thing we have. Going off of Golden Sun 2 though, obviously we have, where is it? You want to count the Sea of Time, I guess, but we have this amazing background. Mermail has appeared. We get that great music too. So here's what we need to do. I might. All right, let's make another. God, I was supposed to do that, but we'll get to that in a bit. 1920 at 1080p. 1080p. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't really have. Going off of this, the water Because I have a background we can use. I definitely do, but I want to try to at least try to match it up the best way I can with this. So let's bring up the background. The thing I'm aiming with, definitely with the story, is making a lot of the characters really have like baggage. A lot of characters are tragic. Like, for example, Mia, for example, she hates being alone. She literally is alone. Alex abandoned her. Her clan's there. She's by herself, like literally by herself. Jenna has her thing going. Hart, even though she's a villain, you saw what happened to her. So every character so far is tragic, including Isaac. It's just Isaac, we're not really fleshing him out until later. We kind of alluded to that with the flashbacks, but yeah, so far everybody is kind of tragic. All right, Golden Sun Project. No, we're going to games. Okay, tile sets again. I need a water. I have a water background. Just gotta find it.
Yeah, I can do those home now.
See, it's probably on the parallaxes. Yes, it is. Okay, this is the closest I have to this. But unfortunately, this is like at the beach, so we can't really use it yet. But we can do this. We can use this. Says the way I have it is we can have Jenna because then she's being in water floating past here because we actually need water, so we'll probably end up using this. How about we do? Okay, I know what to do. Actually,
Let's say you wait 200.
we'll call this. We're definitely gonna make a water battle. Let's take a little bit of. Let's take a portion of the ship to keep this like uniform. We don't need to do that though. Hold on. I'm going through my tile sets again. Give me like a minute. Tiles. I just need wood. Something wooden would definitely work. Hold on. It's inside, outside.
Really do.
Ship.
Running spots. Races. Stuff like that. Using your own
Crap.
Once you get your
That's actually kind of hard. All right. So here's what we're gonna have to do. I'm gonna take a little bit of the map from the ship battle. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Golden Sun 1. Let's try to take. Where's the ship at?
That's cool.
Let's try to take a little bit from the Kraken fight and make a foreground from there. If not, I'll have to just come up with something else. I might have to come up with something else, unfortunately. Unless I do this. No, it's not gonna work because this is like the mast is like the most high def portion of this. Let's see, I take this section, it's not gonna work because it'll be so blurry. Why is the mast the only high def portion of this? That's something you just never notice. Let me look at the not the Dark Dawn. Let me look at the Lost Age version of it. That's very weird. Okay.
Basically, I don't.
I might have to use my own tile sets, unfortunately. which is not the end of the world, but let's see. This is gonna be a very plain background, but port battle. There we go. There we go. Port battle. Wow, this will work. We just got to make this a little bit better. Okay, that'll work. Let's just... I'm going to be going through my... Oh. Do not be surprised if I end up making... I'll probably make a background with the Eclipse background. That will work. We will cook with that one.
Thinking of.
Let me keep that up for a second. So, what I'm gonna do, because this song's about to end. All right. Do I want to listen to this? No, I do not want to listen to that. Hell no. And Cold was not tonight. You know what? Fuck it. Devil May Cry. Let's go. All right. All right. So I'm gonna have to go through my tile sets, and I think we're gonna find something good. We just need to make this not plain, because right now it's really plain. So I'm gonna add plot seagulls too. All right.
He's doing a lot.
Let's see.
It means with that.
This is the true boss of the game. You had to be here to actually play the game. Oh man, Cerberus. All right. Unfortunately, you know, we'll have to add something here. All right. Water. It's actually really hard. Holy shit. Crap. Let's see. What do I want to do? Because right now, definitely, what's hurting this is how plain it is. All right, we're gonna have to just do this. I might just put a ship there in the background. Yeah, we'll probably just have to do that. It's not gonna be a big deal. Just find a ship. Actually, Let's see. We have like a tower, probably. I wonder. No, we can't do that. No. I was thinking of probably adding that, but it wouldn't make sense, unfortunately. Hmm. This actually might be kind of hard to do. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so definitely, I'm not gonna scratch this, but we're gonna do something else. Because I'm gonna be making it too complex when it doesn't need to be that complex. So I'm not gonna get this, am I? That's actually gonna be kind of tough. We got it. Perfect. Hobby. All right. So, water.
Wow.
Foreground. I'm gonna have to keep Sprite up tomorrow because we were supposed to do stuff, but we didn't do stuff. Well, we got started, but backgrounds happened. All right. Now ship. So, before we even do that, we have to save this background by itself because we have to do exactly what we do with email. We have to have a plain Jane must for transitions. So we'll call this peer battle blank. Peer battle blank. Okay. Now let's add a little bit tiny fluff to this. Okay. Oh my god, that actually works. That actually works. All right. Okay, that's good.
So much. You would think like as much as I select.
All right, we don't need this up anymore. Ship is good. Let's see. Ship is fine.
Still sweat.
Battlebacks.
Look like I just.
I'm so sad. The fuck? Damn it, I found this. Oh, well, it's fine. It's fine.
Thanks.
It won't work because this is. I'm pretty sure they don't have buoys. It's a little bit too high def. But it's fine. We can figure that out later. All right, let me grab some seagulls. I'll actually grab it from the actual Golden Sun assets. Overworld. Let's see. Scenery. Outdoor, large. It's pretty small then. Small. Where the hell are the interfaces? Okay. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm gonna have to go try to find them later. Ship. Minor NPCs. Do we actually we don't have seagulls? That's kind of crazy. Okay, I'll just have to use my own. How long have I been shooting this for? Damn, an hour and 32 minutes. Fuck. Graphics. All right. Okay, so not to waste time, I'll keep everything up for tomorrow because it's just kind of late. So tomorrow we'll continue with this. We'll continue with Sarah, and we'll actually work on this. So, because we got sidetracked with base, right? But we got a lot done. So, anyways, take care. See you people tomorrow. Have a good rest of your evening. Bye bye.